Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Techu Tuesday. This is the weekly Techu stream where we share one full hour of matches against the AI and other people of this wonderful game, Techu on the Chair. I'm your world champion and host, Alvaro, and I will be creating a match. I think we are having one of the creators joining the match. They're not on Discord right now, but we can create the match right now. See if they can join. Let's see. Oh, he's already playing right there. Oh, he created the match. Okay, that's wonderful. Let's see how we do against Trip. I'll try to do a play-by-play against. We play very fast, so I'm gonna speak rather quickly here. So we just start with the lowest card on hand. I think he also did. Now we're gonna play one card sideways. He's most likely going to go forward. Yep, I expected that. We're going to go forward as well. He might go forward if he has a car strong enough. He was just bluffing with me. He knows I hate it when he does that, so he's just teasing. I'm going forward. Hey, what's up?
あ、こういうことか。
hey, hey, what's up, buddy?
We're at the ferry terminal.
Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, we
Doesn't
are
look like a
going
terminal.
to.
It's, it's, it's just on the beach. Yeah, we're going to Malaysia.
Malaysia today.
Okay.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It rained a lot here today. You know I like rain, so it was good. All good here.
Nice.
I'm trying to improve my cooking skills. I've been trying to improve my cooking skills recently, and today I made
Yeah.
I made a milk powder bread.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice, dude. What are we gonna do with this?
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. There's two ways I can play this. There's a boring way and an exciting way. Let's go with the boring one.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun for the viewers.
They're gonna like it.
Oh no.
They're gonna like it. They're gonna like it.
Running
Trust
out,
me.
running out of steam here.
That's great. I don't think that's gonna work. Not today, kiddo.
Ah, there it is. I'm in
Yeah.
trouble. I'm in big trouble.
You definitely are.
Yeah,
How do I
that's
want to
a
do this?
that's an incredible block you have going on there.
I think
Yeah.
Team Orange is on the full
Oh, I gotta go soon. Hold on, man. Let's get this game done. I gotta go board my.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Son of a bitch. I bet you know. Like, all right, we got a board. See you later. Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Hey, that was Mr. Trip himself, one of the creators. He was right next to Natsuko. They were in the middle of boarding a flight. Okay, so we're gonna keep with the AI, and this time I will be able to make step-by-step explanation of every move, not just playing quickly because I play very fast with Trip, so that's something I just cannot handle. Talking play by play and then playing really fast, not really my thing. But against the AI, we have all the time in the world. Okay, so right now again we play the lowest card on hand, and we're gonna start building our side strategy here early on. I didn't have the cards to make that move, by the way. That was just you can actually say that was a mistake. I should have gone sideways, just like the AI just did. But it may not be such a bad idea considering the AI just played an ace over a 7. And look what it did now. Ooh. Makita. The best thing that could happen to us. So right now the AI is gonna be on the defensive until it draws. Ooh. I don't really like putting that king over there. Exactly because of that. I'm losing, guys, by the way. It's a 3-point deficit. But we can overcome this. We will overcome this. The AI doesn't have any cards left. I don't think it does. I don't want to use the other. You already used both kings. Uh, he used both queens as well. Both kings, both aces, and both kings. So this jack, he won't be able to stop it. I'm just gonna create a wall here that he won't get past. Oh, I have just the cards to create a whole block here. He won't get past. I could play around a little, but it doesn't deserve empathy or sympathy or clemency, whatever you want to call it. The AI was very aggressive at the start. Look at these cards here. He will suffer. Okay, we're doing final touches here. Nothing the AI can do about it. I know I should have played that 9, but he still had another card, bigger. Another bigger card, so it was going to be the same. And we are ending with a Techu. Very nice. Again, starting with the lowest card on hand, except this one. When you have an ace in your starting hand, you don't want to use the lowest card you have on hand against the AI. Again, this is something you should take into consideration only when you play against the AI. Sometimes against other people, but it doesn't always work out like that. Against the AI, you almost always want to play the second lowest card because you want to make sure you go second. If I play the 3, I will most likely go first. I don't want to do that against the AI. I will explain why in just a second. So we're gonna play the second lowest card, which is gonna be this number 9 here. There it is. So now we go second. The reason we want to go second is because we're gonna play these 3 here instead of building a side strategy like we did early on in the last game. We're just gonna play forward to meet the AI here in the middle, and here one of two things will happen. Either the AI will go forward, which means the AI has strong cards on hand to, to back up such a move, or the AI will play sideways. Okay, so, well, the AI plays sideways. That means he doesn't have strong cards. So now we are going to be aggressive here. Very aggressive. This is risky. Ideally, you want to put that ace in the middle. But ace here is far stronger. An ace here, up here. But we do run the risk of the AI drawing an ace in the next turn, or it might have drawn it already. If that happens, we're done. It didn't happen, and in fact, the AI ended up playing a jack on an empty space. So you know for a fact it's holding either a queen or a king at the very least. So that was the lowest card he had on hand. So these cards are either another jack or higher cards. Of course, not an ace. Because if he had an ace, he would have played it on top of my king, and I would have been in bad, in a very bad situation right now. That didn't happen, so it all works out. Let's see what it's going to play on top of it. Another jack, and of course, we're going to play the ace. Wow, this is devastating. I could easily play that here, but I don't want to do that right away. I want to make sure. At this point, I just want to play differentials, keeping the difference between the card I'm playing and the card I'm taking to a minimum. And I could technically play that ace on top of the queen or the jack. Both plays are okay at this point. However, you don't always wanna you don't always wanna leave the opponent's kings uh free. You want to make sure you take at least one of their kings, and that's what we're hoping to do here. Okay, so we didn't get to take a king, but we cannot afford to, to let the AI take over these kings. So we are gonna have to block him off here for good. The only move the AI could make right now, so we're just gonna take these four. I kind of want to let him play more cards on empty spaces, but that's not always gonna happen. I want to force him to play whatever he's got. Wow, he didn't. He didn't go for it. Okay. Now he did. Okay, so this is the best move I'm gonna make right now. So he only has one other ace, which he just used. So that means this card is not going anywhere. He cannot take over that king, so he will either try to take over these three here or go somewhere else. Because he cannot take anything else from me. Mm, I got this one in the back almost. He has both kings available. Okay, he just played one of them. This is good for us. There's still another one I have to be afraid of or careful about. And I'm going to force him to play right now, right here. Okay, he didn't. So whatever he plays there, I'm going to take with this queen. And then I'm going to take that forward with the 6. As you can see, we were very, very lucky with the cars, with getting strong cars early in the game, and then the AI didn't get their strong cars until it was too late. But you also have to know how to play them. It's not just about luck. And let's keep going. I don't like this, but we got a 4 here we can play. Okay, that's much better, but I'm gonna end up playing this. Oh my God, this is devastating. So where is he gonna play? So we're just gonna have to play on the same lane. The AI moved forward. Okay, this is a gamble. He could have aces. In most cases, if he had aces, if the AI had aces, it would have played in the middle. But sometimes it doesn't. Like it goes sideways, and he still has an ace. Okay, lucky for us, it wasn't the case this time, and we were able to take that king. He's most likely gonna come here. Yep. But we're not gonna worry about that. I don't mind that middle space. Okay, he's trying to get a confrontation because he's holding nothing but high cards. That's exactly why. And now I'm gonna play this queen over the jack because I'm not gonna play these cards in empty spaces. That was expected. But now I get to do this. Does he have the other ace? No, he doesn't. And I just drew mine. I could play here, but of course this king is vulnerable, and he could easily end up blocking me here, and then I won't have any chances to get the 9 later. Just like it happened right there. Okay, we still have the ace and another king that I haven't drawn yet, but we still have it somewhere. It's gonna come at some point. And I can look for a confrontation here because I'm holding the cards that I need to do it. So basically, the rest is just a tit for tat exchange, and I may end up winning at the end. Ooh, the AI is having a little bit of a bad luck here. I want to see him play more cards in empty spaces. Let's hope it's a big one. No, it wasn't. But we got this. No matter what it does right now, I got this. And another win for us. Let's keep it going. Okay. Oh, I should have played that 9. I wasn't paying attention. Uh, my bad. Okay, lucky for me, I got these 3 here that I can play sideways. And depending on what it does, okay, the AI has strong cards. I could play that 9, but sometimes the AI will play a jack. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's be a little bit risky. Let's spice it up a little. Okay, now we're not gonna play that queen, that king. It's definitely the ace. In some cases, the AI will play an ace on top of an eight. So you have to be careful about it. I was kind of risky playing that nine, and then he played the queen. Lucky for me, he did that. But in some cases, it will ace whatever you put in the middle because that's the highest card it has. That's the next card. That's the lowest card it has on hand to take over yours. So be careful about that. Again, I do it because I like being a little risky. At this point, the AI is just splitting cards in empty spaces because it's holding nothing but low cards. Look at that. I was doing that. I was doing the same, but I ran out of low cards, and now I have to play this 10. That's why I don't like running around. Let's see. I'm gonna have to play this here. And now this. Okay. This is working out for us. This is kind of embarrassing when it happens to you. Like 11 to 6. Pretty bad. And look at that. I could have taken that king, by the way, but that would still leave him room to come back, play that play. This two, the AI would have played it on this empty space in the corner, and then he would have access to these cards here because I would have blocked this king instead of the queen. And then through the seven, he would have access. He would have had access to these five and three, and I have no cards to block him off in any way. So at this point, we can just keep playing cards on empty spaces, but I need to protect this queen. I'm not worried about that king because even if he takes it with with the other ace, he's not gonna go for another card here because I have nothing there. He's gonna have to play a card on an empty space, which he's obviously willing to do. He's running out of space already. But that being said, I'm not worried about that king. He's obviously gonna take it. I have nothing to take over that king anymore. So I'm just gonna try to protect this queen because he does have another queen. I'm sorry, another king, and he can, yeah, just like that. Mm, I go first, and I have a 3-point lead. I'm gonna force him to play the ace. I won this already, by the way. With a Techu, unless he plays a two right there. I don't think he will. Okay. Whew. And another win. So let's keep it going. We're being invictus right now. Wow, we're being lucky with these aces. And again, we're just gonna play this forward. The AI moved sideways, so played sideways, so that means we are going aggressively here. Okay. By the way, I could have played that ace right there, and it would have been acceptable. I just played that jab because I was hoping it would have a queen or something, a stronger card that I can take, not just perfect, just what we wanted. Okay, this is bad. This is bad for us. He's being aggressive here. He's gonna take it. Yeah. If he goes for that, okay. I could either go king and ace or ace and king. He just played the ace, so I'm gonna gamble that he doesn't have the other one, and he doesn't. So my next strategy will be baiting him, if you will. If he takes that king with the other ace, I will block him off immediately here. But I don't want to do that just yet. Mm, now I have no way to do that anymore. He played the other king. Okay, I'm gonna have to build this bridge a little stronger because he's about to take it. No, you're not. You're not playing that on me. Oh, he's coming for it. Oh, I thought he had the cards. Apparently, it doesn't, which is fine by me. I have a 3-point lead. Wow. Is the AI making such really risky moves? Because now I just blocked him off. Does he have any cards to come back from this? Oh, yes, he does. That was kind of desperate of me. But I still ended up winning. And with the Techu, we have like a three-win streak with Techus. We're being lucky with the Techus today. Okay, so now we have to play the lowest card. We don't have the ace. I don't like that. I'm going first. I'm just gonna play sideways, and then I'm gonna play in the same lane he plays. Wow, look at that. So he's in an even worse position than I am. Look at the cards he's playing on empty spaces. I have nothing else to do but play here. And then keep playing on empty spaces until I get something to take over that jack. Whoever gets that strong card first is gonna win. Or will have the upper hand, I should say, not necessarily win. I had to make this move here, play these 5 here because it was kind of like a threat in a way. Uh, it's kind of late, isn't it? But let's see. seems like I'm winning. No, I'm not. The AI is winning. But I have a good chance. Okay, the game is tied right now. I I'm just waiting for him to, play the ace. Somewhere so I can block him off. Okay, he just did. Let the games begin. Ooh, I got this. And again, we were lucky. Let's keep it going. And once again, we're playing the lowest card on hand. This time we drew the ace after we played the two. Otherwise, I think I would have played something different. So here's something interesting. When you're holding these cards against the AI and against another opponent, like a live person, don't play a jack or a king. Just go straight with the ace. It's too risky to play a jack when there's a good chance the AI may have an ace early on. Uh, I could play differentials here, playing that jack over the 10, but I want to play this 4 here on an empty space to see if the AI is going to play. Yep. If he's chasing me, it's because he has strong cards that it needs to play. And you'll see it right here. There you go. Ah, that move could make me think he's not holding any aces right now. But in several cases, the AI has just stalled a little bit, waiting for me to play a king, and then he would take the and then he would play the ace. I know he has a strong card. It wouldn't have played very aggressively earlier if he didn't have something stronger than a queen. Maybe that was the card, that king. Who knows? Oh, look at that! I have a chance to be aggressive or defensive. Let's go with the aggressive move here. Well, I should have said offensive or defensive. That was the right word to say. Since I'm holding this 8, since that 8 is the lowest card, it didn't feel right playing that on an empty space back in my side of the board. Like I want to leave that space for something smaller. So I play that, trying to look for a confrontation. And now the AI played a jack, so I'm gonna play the queen on top of it. There goes the ace. So now that it played that there, I'm gonna play this king here. There's another queen. Sorry, there's another ace. He's gonna play at some point, but I will be ready when that happens. Okay. You see why I didn't want to play that? Okay. Um, that's why I didn't want to play that 8 back here earlier, because Now is the time that I want to use to play these cards in empty spaces. The AI doesn't have any safe spaces, so he's gonna have to play an empty card for me to prey on. Okay, I don't have another queen on hand, or I don't have any other queens, period. So I'm gonna have to play that king. But keep in mind that he will have a queen that I won't be able to take at some point, like that one. But it doesn't matter. I don't think he's gonna take that 10, is he? No, he isn't. Oh, he may be able to. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna win this, but if he takes that 2, it's I won't get a Techu. With a 3, I should have said. So far, so good. Let's keep it going. I think we have time for 3 or 4 more plays. 4 more matches. Let's see. Again, the lowest card on hand. And now we're gonna play these 2 here to start building our side lane. Now we move forward. Again, the AI moves sideways. It's because it doesn't have strong cards to, to win over a potential battle here. I'm holding a king, so I want to move forward. Ideally, it would be an ace. I like the one I just drew. We're still going to play the king. Again, this is a risky move. He could draw an ace and take over that king, which is really, really bad. It didn't happen, so we're fine. Okay, now we're gonna. I was hoping he would play the king up there, but I guess a queen is the highest card he had at that time. That's the reason he decided to play sideways early on. So right now we're gonna take that queen. My next move is gonna be taking that 5, but I should be careful. Uh, maybe not the 5. So here's the thing: if I take this 5 here, what the air is gonna do next, if he has strong cards, is he's gonna play offensively here, trying to take over the king, which of course I cannot allow under any circumstances. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take this 7 with the 10, and if it does try to take over that queen, I'm just gonna block him off at his home row. It didn't happen, so we're fine. Wow, look at that. It didn't have something to take over the 7, or it didn't want to take over the 7. It moved forward. That just means one thing. There's a strong card it needs to play. And there it is. Lucky for us, we just drew the other ace. He could potentially go back here, but it's not gonna matter. Okay, the AI seems to be playing defensively, so we are gonna be aggressive right now. He's gonna have to play an ace to take over that queen. Not sure if he's willing to do that. That answers my question. Wow. She's gonna go after these four, maybe? No? Wow. And another Techu. And again, we're being risky here. That's kind of the way I like playing. Wow, when you have when you have the second lowest card being a jack, I don't like playing it. I'm just gonna play first. Now I play sideways, and depending on what the AI does next, then that will determine my next move. Again, you don't want to play a jack when the AI is being aggressive. You want to make sure you take that middle space, if and whenever possible. Okay, we can play this in two separate, different locations. Uh, the choice here is a little tricky. I'm holding a 10 and a jack. Those are the only two cards that can take over whatever the AI is playing here. If I think I'm gonna win this confrontation, you could play in the middle, but I don't have a way to reassure that because I'm not holding the other ace on hand. I just have a 10 and a jack. If you think you're gonna lose, you could play sideways, and then when the AI plays something you cannot beat, you just back off a little and then try to win this one, just like we're gonna try to do now. Ooh, I don't like that. I would have preferred him playing the king in the middle, but it's not the end of the world. No, hold on. I'm gonna play this queen here to kind of bait him into taking over that card. He didn't go for it. Okay, he's still gonna have to take over that queen at some point. I'm not sure if he's gonna use the other king or an ace. And that answers my question. So I'm gonna play back here because there's a possible threat. Him coming down here and trying to dominate that way. He didn't go for it, but we still had to be careful. I wish I had drawn something to take over that four. And of course, I'm not going to play that king on top of a four. No way. Okay, this is more like it. Did I take over the queens? One of them. I'm winning, by the way, so this tit for tat exchange is helping me. The only card he has is the other ace. So that means he's going to take over this space. I'm going to take over that space. And once again, another Techu. Mm, right now, we can start building our side strategy with this five in the corner. Ooh. By the way, I would have preferred that to be the other way around, like play the two sideways and then play the 5 here. Um, but of course I didn't have the 2 when I played the 5, so no one to blame here. Okay, so this is the only move I can make right now, playing the queen over the jack. He's obviously gonna take it. There's a reason he went in the middle and not just play sideways like it did before. And we're just gonna take whatever we can. If he plays that, okay, he didn't. Now I have to be aggressive here because I'm holding way too many high cards. He's wasting big cards or relatively medium to high cards on empty spaces. That's good for me. Wow, whatever he puts on top of the jack, I'm gonna ace it. I hope it's a king. Yes. And by the way, he went aggressively here in the middle. But look at the score. I'm winning. It's just 1 point, but you win by 1 point. So don't take that for granted. Now I'm winning by 2 points. I'm still kind of worried about the other ace he hasn't played yet, or even the other king. Yep. That's what I was afraid of because those are showstoppers for me. Okay, so here I want to be a little bit aggressive because he's going to take that too. But I should make it easy for him. I think I'm going to win this one. Woo, yeah, I'm definitely going to win this one. Great. And let's do one more. Unless it's a tie or a loss, in which case we will play another one. Remember, we always end streams with wins against the AI. Again, we played the lowest card on hand. This time, surprisingly, we ended up going second because the AI played an even lower card. And we move forward. Ooh, this is a tough one. The only card I can use to take over that space is a king. But there's a reason the AI went aggressively here. You know what it is, right? He's holding big cards. I won't give him the satisfaction of taking a king in the middle. Okay. Something strange here. So it seems like the AI didn't have a queen. It just had a king. I'm sorry, an ace. It just had a king. And now it drew the ace. Although I need to draw that ace as soon as possible, the other ace. And I also need to build this bridge here in case he gets the other ace first. Wow, look at that. I was gonna play that queen on top of the king, on top of the 10, in which he would have, in which he would have made, it would have been a lot more beneficial for him to play the king over my queen. but he ended up taking a 9 with it. Oh, this king, this ace cannot come any sooner. Okay, there's still a lot to go, and look at that. He's not gonna go past that queen, but then we played last, right? But then now I'm gonna have to play on an empty space because I have nowhere to take over one of his cards. I need that ace. Okay, now I'm being offensive here. This is a 1 point game, so it's anyone's game right now. Hopefully it'll be mine. And yes, I think that's gonna be the case. He has nothing against this queen and king. Am I gonna win with a Techu? Oh, is it gonna be a tie? Oh shoot, this is gonna be a tie. We're gonna play another one. Damn, I had such a nice streak. Well, what can you do? You can win them all, right? Wow, look at that. Woo, we ended up going second. This is gonna be a sure win. We're gonna have back-to-back aces, and I'm gonna play them right now. Like I'm not gonna hesitate. Okay, I want to play. I want to see him play more bigger cards on empty space. It didn't happen, so let's do this. I'm not gonna play that queen. He probably has an ace on hand, so I'm just gonna play this here, hoping he's gonna waste more cards on empty spaces. I need to see that ace. Oh, I should have played the queen. I just didn't know that was the card he was holding. Look at the card he's playing. I don't like playing sevens and empty spaces when I have the chance to take over his card, but he's wasting even bigger cards, so that's better for me. Please put the ace right there. No, it's not the ace. He's trying to go for the jugular. That's not gonna work though. Finally. Wow, came up pretty strong. Oh, I should have played here. I should have played here on that empty space. So I'm winning right now. I have a 1 point lead. I just need to keep that lead, and I have just the cards to accomplish that. So this time I'm not gonna fail. I could even go for a Teshu on this one. I need to play that 3 over the 2 as my final move. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end with a Techu. The best way to end the stream. Well, guys, as you can see, this game is kind of fun and well, a lot of fun, but kind of I meant to say kind of lucky, kind of part lucky, part strategy. You just have to get a good combination of both, and you're gonna win. But of course, you don't win them all, and that tie was just proof of that. But anyway, I hope you guys learned something. We do this so you guys can learn everything about the game and enjoy it even more. Because this game has a steep learning curve when you're on your own, and it took me a while to to get to know all these things. I lost a lot. I lost most of the games, like 60 or 70% of the games when I was first introducing myself into this Techu world. But now that I know all of this, I want to share it with you guys, and this weekly stream is the best way to do it. As always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Download the app at techu.app or just techuontheshare.com, or just look it up on the Play Store, the Apple Store, wherever you find your downloads, you'll be able to find it. And join our Discord community. Remember, this is the best place to learn even more about the app. This is where we share updates, and um, this is where we get all suggestions from the community. It's our Discord. Join our Discord, and we'll see you guys next week. Remember, this is your world champion and Alvaro, and I think I just proved it on this stream, right? I beat one of the creators. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week.